What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing out there? So this video gonna be about Samuel L. Jackson and his musical influences. Now, I told you before, a lot of actors, actresses, and people dabble. So it's like a one-off of doing everything. But you really don't understand the totality until you do some digging and some research. As a kid, he played the French horn, the trumpet, and the flute. And he taught himself how to play cello for a role. One of his movies, he learned how to play the guitar uh, for a role, and also the piano. So, you can definitely tell he has like a bluesman's vibe. It always struck me when I remember watching him in Jackie Brown, and I still say that was the role that got away. He had the right wig and the vibe. He could have played Miles Davis right then and there because he had that attitude. All due respect to Don Cheadle doing it, but Samuel Jackson had that it. And when he played in Jackie Brown, Ordell, he really was channeling that. It was a bad soul brother. It had that vibe, and it was a missed opportunity. They could have done another movie within that movie and said, do the Miles Davis movie right then and there. He would have nailed it because I watched his manner and his cadence was like that. So some people know, some don't. He is related to the Jacksons. That's right. Him, Michael Jackson, Janet, etc. Jermaine, Jackie, Marlon, Tito, Randy, all of them, Reby, Latoya, the cousins. So that's interesting. I'm just use that as a footnote. But his musical influences, obviously, he mentions the blues. Well, I could so see that on him. I would also probably think jazz, but I could so see blues on him. He has that kind of like blues based vibe and aura about it. It's a certain way he carries himself, and of course, the way he talks, the way he walks, you get that aura and vibe. But one of his biggest musical influences that he mentioned was Santana, Carlos Santana. He mentioned staying at his place and playing the guitars and everything like that, and how magical that was. A potpourri of different styles and vibes. It's not surprising. One of the other people that he mentioned he enjoyed a lot was Mother's Finest, with Joyce Kennedy was the leader of that band. They did a cover of the Miracles, Mickey's Monkey, which was happening, and Love Changes, which was a big song, which Kashif did a cover of some years later. So he had a very eclectic taste and more into that soul, sonic, sophisticated hippie blues, down home vibe, which is interesting. But the totality of him being a musician and playing and everything, and he was in Soul Man, if you remember, uh, with Isaac Hayes and with Bernie Mac. Interesting. You remember he did that particular movie. So he's had very much musical based films and his backdrop. So it's not surprising or shocking, you know.